Wonder Crit powers activate. I'm the form of the Knight of Wands Aster, here with my band of bards, the shape of Randall.
Hello, my lovelies. It's me, Randall, here playing Charles Perrault, the cat who plays the fiddle. And today's life advice is actually going to be simple for once. This comes from the tale of Jornda and Jurel or something. I don't know. I don't speak German. So, you live near woods. There's a fairy who freezes men and forces them to never return and turns girls into birds and puts them in cages. If you have a fiance, don't go near the castle on a walk in the woods. Wild out they did that. And if your fiance does get turned into a bird and kidnapped, don't lose up hope, perseverance, and you will eventually find a flower that will fuck that fairy over real good. And that has been my life advice.
The shape of Yoon.
Hello, hello. I am Yoon. I play our lovely warlock lady, Morriganna. I had a bit of a cornbread mishap earlier that I might have shared in our Discord chat, but you know.
I'm calling it scrambled eggs.
Sure.
The shape of Mikhail.
Hi, everybody. I am Banders. That is all.
And the shape of Penguin.
And I'm playing Rump. The back rooms are real, and they don't accept crypto. Trust me on this.
Welcome Welcome, our wonderful storybook readers. You're listening to an actual play where six buds get together and cause some chaos.
Oh, my wife turned into a bird. Whatever shall I do?
No, I turned that guy's wife into a bird. What shall I do?
No, I'm the wife who became a bird. What shall I do?
Meanwhile, I'm just over here picking at my plate of cornbread mishap.
Is there an actual recipe?
Smo to come keep listening, but edgy enough to keep the weirdos.
You know what? Fair enough.
I might have to change some of my plans then.
Just edgy enough to keep the weirdos, but clean enough that it doesn't flag frickin' DMCA.
Exactly. And that's right, everyone who I know consistently listens, you are part of our weirdos, and we love you for it.
Yay!
Oh shit, we're recording.
We are.
Yay!
It shows who listens to the show and who doesn't, because I do this shit all the time. All the time.
Just host, guest.
Well, should we recap since it's been almost a month?
It's been a week.
Yes, it's been a week.
Definitely been a week.
Only a week.
We recorded all these, the week before July.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you know we're really consistent with our schedule, and we never delay things?
It just looks around the freaking room like, uh-oh.
We are so consistent, you guys. You don't
Randall
even know.
has left the chat. He is crying right now.
Oh no! Wait, Randall,
Consistency. I think we are officially hyped for shenanigans. Let's go after.
This is the right mood. This is the right mood to be in.
Does someone want to give a recap, or should I?
I would have to go
through a window.
How many pages did I send? I wrote last time. I forgot to write down the number.
I can give a brief recap.
Many a page has been written. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, I can give a brief summary, which is basically after the guests of the wedding were dismissed, the Council of Princesses and Queens were called to the council chamber, where a couple of well-intentioned enough people came in to listen in. Including our party, well, specifically our party, through various means, climbing through the window, going through the front door, and sticking their nose into this business, where they were eventually discovered by the fairy godmother. And in the discussion, the fairy godmother commissioned everyone, willing and otherwise, to join this party in order to discover what was going on with the not the nothing. I'm thinking never-ending story again.
Oh my gosh, we just call it the nothing.
The miasma. Yes, the miasma. And we also discovered that the miasma was dispelled once before by the two courts, the two fake courts. Tatiana and, let me go to my notes,
Oberon. Holy shit, I took
Oberon,
notes.
yes. Oberon and Tatiana.
I mean, I stole the names from A Midsummer Night's Dream. I feel like if you don't
Never
know the
heard of
names,
her.
But
that's just a you haven't read Shakespeare type thing.
I never heard of him.
I think it's
I need
obscure
to
enough
read
that nobody
more
will pick up
Shakespeare.
on it.
Shakespeare, shakes there, shakes everywhere.
Like the Mariah Cosgrove song. Do you like Shakespeare?
I don't get that reference.
Me
That's
neither.
Yeah, so we were commissioned to either discover, like, to either find out what the cause, like, find out the, to either get Oberon and Tatiana back together, or to come to some agreement to stop the miasma, or to discover
Figure
the
out what they
source
did.
of it. Or, figure out what they did. Also,
Because
we
they
learned that
forgot.
whatever they did to dispel the miasma once before came at a great cost.
They
And,
are
like-
no longer together because of it.
Ruined their
He
relationship. Yeah, that's pretty much it. From what, yeah, I don't think there's like much that's been forgotten. Can y'all think of anything?
Well, there was that whole window thing, but if they...
Maury may or may not have had a talk with their patron and may or may
Yes.
not have their own reason for helping, even though Fairy Godmother was like, go home. Well, I am going home now. I'm leading all these people to my home.
Rump made a deal with the fairy godmother to get at least a fraction of his power back, however much that she could offer. It was within her power. If he can do one of these two things, I think that Charles is just kind of there because he's like, I've got to get out there and make a name for myself and make a grand story. And then
Precisely.
Banders is just, he's just there for the vibes. He's just there for the vibes.
He was there for the food, honestly. I feel
I mean,
like.
that's when he was there originally. Now he's here. We don't know why, but he is here.
No, we probably ask. You already said yes. It's all good.
Yeah, why ask? He agreed.
Okay, yeah. I think that's everything. So
They also said they would trip us out in goodies for our trips, because we might die.
Yeah, they said they would give us like 100 platinums worth of magic items.
Okay, I don't think that was the case. Hold
I
on.
was
let me
trying
look at that.
so hard, Penguin. I was
pretty
this close.
sure they offered y'all food, and that is
Yeah.
it.
You could have
Okay.
just said like 100 gold pieces. We were so close to fleecing them.
We have a lot of magically preserved food. It would be preserved for literal years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I flew too close to the sun.
You are Icarus, and you are dying.
I just wanted more
Dying is just one word away from flying.
Lordy.
You got me there.
It's an objective truth.
It really is, but at the same time,
Let us begin. You have just been given your mission and are outside the building where the wedding was happening and are finally able to like talk to each other away from the allied queendom's leaders. What do y'all do now?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we? Like, are we going to die once we get out there? Do we need to murder people? Are we going on a peace mission? I was just waiting for the most opportune time to hit the pillar, and I give Banders the side eye.
Oh, you all seem very fucked to me, but I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I, for one, don't know how dangerous it's going to be, but I'm glad to have a crew of human friends to go along with me and help us on this journey.
Right.
Maury will just nod along to that.
My
No.
name is Charles.
Hello, Charles. As I have introduced, I'm Morigana, but just call me Maury.
Nice to meet you, Maury.
My name is Rump. You can just call me Rump.
Like the fanny, like a bus.
Exactly. And he turns and shows his very flat posterior, and he's just like, as you can see,
Oh gosh,
very
that looks like it
apt name.
hurt.
Nance does not have a bakery, and the bakery is non-existent.
no.
Damn, did your mom hate you or something? Some voice in the ether says that.
Does your mom hate you? Your ass is so flat.
Why would you be named after something so unimpressive?
She's, the doctor went to go smack the behind. Is like, wow, like hitting a wall. I will call my son Rump.
Well, as funny as that would be, let's just say That was my chosen name, Rump.
Ah, very ironic, but okay. And you, large human fellow.
You may all call me Banders. If you all die, rest assured I will remember you for a couple of days. But I am off to return to my forest, so I bid you all farewell.
Wait, you're not coming with us?
You were just assigned by the Allied Queendom to come with us for this, words
Potential
failing.
suicide mission?
Mm-hmm.
Opportunity.
Suicide mission.
No. I have forest to get back to, so.
But think about it. The glory.
As you begin to leave, Banders, all four of you hear the unmistakable rumble of a carriage and horses. A beautiful red carriage stops in front of you. Banders, you definitely recognize this. Some of you might, but it stops.
Do you need me to roll
you.
history, or?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh,
All
I would
right,
also like to
hold
roll
on.
history.
Go for it.
Especially if it's
Time
what I
to
think
pull
it
out
is.
my frickin' dice onto my deathbed is covered in various shavings.
No. Why do I suck at life?
What did everyone get?
Maury got a 12.
Rump got a natural 20.
Charles got an 8.
Maury and Rump, you immediately recognize this as the Queen of Hearts royal carriage.
And as this carriage becomes visible, I will immediately change into Charles.
Ooh. Perot? Me? A giant version of the cat who played the fiddle?
I don't think I have a size requirement.
I don't think so.
So it's not disguised self. Okay.
Interesting.
More like alter self?
Yeah, I am not. I'm not.
Yeah, no need to go into details.
Yep.
It's not
I
disguise
can
self.
certainly become a small. What are you, small?
I'm small.
I can become small.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
I immediately change into Charles.
Since I
It's
wanted,
uncanny.
since this is cool, can you describe the transformation and how it goes?
You guys remember the book series Animorphs?
Yeah.
Vaguely. I never read them.
But I
I've
know
also
it
never
by...
read them, but I really want
You don't
to.
have to have read them. You just need to remember what the covers look like.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Perfect.
remember those.
It is.
Yeah.
It is unnerving.
Charles has a look of horror
It's
on
so
his
cool
face.
looking.
Is that what I would look like turning from a human to me? Disgusting.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Do it again.
Looks at Maury.
That's you saying that. That's you saying that. If anything,
Charles
Maury would be
looks
like,
looks through the monitor.
I think of
You?
anyone, Maury would probably be the one who's the most nonchalant about it.
she'd be like, oh, so you can do that. Cool. That might be useful.
And as y'all are marveling over the transformation, the door opens. And the Queen of Hearts, you can see her just sitting there in the unmistakable position of, I'm not going to come to you. You are going to come to me. Banders, I require your counsel.
Meow.
I do not just go meow. That's racist.
No.
If you're going to impersonate me, at least speak.
I lick my arm and just look grossed out.
I do that though. Charles throws up his paws in frustration.
If this is what you taste like, I no longer wish to eat you.
I'm sorry, you want to now?
I mean, meow.
So she rolled a 20 on perception. So she is death staring at Banders
The
the
one who
cat.
is with meow.
Meow indeed.
I will hang my head.
If you keep me waiting, I shall unassociate your head with its body.
You were correct about food in this place, so I will talk to you.
As you are let in, the carriage door immediately closes, and you are in a very, very nice carriage. It's slightly bigger, more and more spacious inside.
This place is bigger than on the inside.
Yes, darling, we live in a world of magic, of course. It's covered in roses and hearts, and she's standing in a very regal throne, which you would know this is her carriage throne. She has one back at home that's her actual throne.
I see you have packed a travel carriage.
Of course, darling. I needed to get here very quickly because I was recently made aware of the developments at this wedding. Well, I made a conscious decision not to show up, I still decided to remain informed, and I have been alerted to the situation with the miasma and these others' promotion to heroes for the allied queendoms. I've also been made aware that you were also requested to be a part of this group.
As she's talking, I will take one of the roses off of her carriage and eat it.
It's one of those things where you've probably done this before, and normally she'd scold you about it, but at this point, she's like, this is an important conversation. I will discuss it later. We do not have the time. And one of the guards sitting in the back of the carriage, she snaps her fingers, and you don't know where it was being kept, but you are given the incredibly well-preserved corpse of someone you would know was in the dungeons of Wonderland, and it is presented in front of you. If you are in the mood for a less rose-flavored meal, I can offer you this.
I could always use a snack, and I will turn to my normal form. My normal form is not a large creature, a medium creature, but about as big as a medium creature can get without becoming a large creature. I'm almost 7 feet tall, reptilian, green skin, spindly arms and legs that have too many joints to them, and a mouth that can unhinge because I start to snack on this individual, and then I will look up to the queen with my mouth full, and I will say, "What do you want?"
For the most part, when you achieve your normal form, people like run, scream, shout, "Oh gods, why have you abandoned us?" She has seen this form enough times to where she is no longer perturbed by it.
What is it that you want?
I agree, for the first time in a long time, with the allied queendoms. I think this miasma is something that must be investigated. And as a representative of Wonderland, I think you are the perfect candidate. So, in exchange for the bodies of Wonderland's imprisoned, I would like you to join this party.
That is a lot of food.
As you know, the prisons of Wonderland are constantly overflowing.
You make a compelling argument. Food in return for going along with these people?
Going along, and if at all possible, stopping the miasma. Even a being such as yourself, I do not expect to do much other than try, and maybe, if the gods are merciful, find information how.
Very well. I'll do this. But for food.
Of course. As you know, I am able to use the Looking Glass line to travel anywhere in these kingdoms. I will be able to have food delivered to you every night, shall we say?
Well, I think it should be manageable. I mean, assuming I can't grab something on the go if we, fight something or find a feast. But yes, I think worst case scenario, I turn it into jerky and eat it later.
Yes, you are so resourceful.
I will nod enthusiastically.
Do you agree to these terms?
Of course. For food, I agree to anything. Provided the people you send me, they are criminals, yes? Not the people you say are criminals, but actually criminals. I have heard stories of your ideas of justice. I am a fair person. I know that many people do not agree with my form of justice, and to make sure your conscience does not have any concerns, I have started with the worst, but as those are gone, if those who I deem to have broken the law but may not have been deemed as such by others are chosen, that will come later. May I do an insight check on her?
Yes.
That is a 13.
From what you can tell, you've seen this guy's face. The person you just ate, you've seen this guy's face every places in Wonderland. He was a known murderer. This is a bad person. So at least for right now, she seems to be honest about giving you bad people.
Good. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf as well, so perhaps just send me the capital criminals. Or, if you have a thief or two, just send me their hands. I like the hands. They're my favorite part.
Their hands, my God.
That's your favorite?
Hey, for an unassuming cannibal, everybody has their favorite part. Some people love the heart, others love the kidneys.
Well, now, to be a cannibal, you have to be the same species. This is just carnivorous.
Fair enough. We're all just kind of standing outside so should we wait for him, or should we
wait to eat me? Who just says that?
Molly is standing far away from the carriage because she's I don't want to be associated with this.
Well, if it's for the good of the party, I think, it's a sacrifice we're all willing to make on your behalf, in case he needs to eat.
No, it's not.
Most of us, I think Moria agrees with me, right?
What about a bath? What? I missed that conversation.
See, she's all on board.
What? No, we cut back at you inside the carriage.
Yeah, I'm good with coming back.
Yeah, so she goes, I can assure you this man was quite awful, so...
Well, I recognize him. I have no qualms eating this person.
Good.
Good. So, I try to turn over new leaf. You try to turn over new leaf. I help these people.
This is less of me attempting to turn over a new leaf and more of a self-preservation instinct. But I will admit that despite many of the rumors I have heard about myself, I do not want a war between realms. So if we can help not only save our world, but the other realms, the other kingdoms, then I say we help.
Very well.
I can talk to the rest of your party. This conversation is over. Let us return to the outside.
Very well.
And she very purposefully makes you go first out of the carriage.
I will leave the carriage, forgetting that I am in my form right now, and I will be licking my fingers clean from my meal before I look up at the party and see that they can see me now. And I will immediately turn back into the cat and go, meow.
Charles screams. I look back over at Rob. No.
If anything, Mori just is surprised, but gives a supportive thumbs up of, okay.
Yes, we are aware. You're very jellical.
I'll give her a thumbs up too, but I'm holding one of the thumbs from the guy inside.
I look at Rob again. No, I do not sign up for any sort of sacrifice.
Well, do not worry, cat. You will not be sacrificed. I have made a bargain with one of my subjects here. Hello. As I'm sure many of you have already realized, I am the Queen of Hearts.
I give her a stiff and slightly shallow bow in that seat.
Mori will give her the same respect that she gave all the other queens.
I will just kind of bow my head just a little bit snarkily, but, enough respect to not be deemed socially ungraceful.
Honestly, the only word I can use to describe this current group is chaotic, but when fighting eldritch chaos, I guess that is the best chance we have. So you are the ones chosen by the queendoms to fight the miasma.
Chosen's a funny word for it.
I volunteered, but my skills should prove proficient.
That makes even less sense. I do not know of anyone with the sense to speak their mind who would volunteer to investigate the miasma.
No, it's true. He's pretty stupid.
This makes so much sense.
At least I don't eat people.
I mean, the man asked me to throw him through an open window. I don't understand, but...
I was trying to make a dramatic entrance.
It was very dramatic, yes.
He does have you there. I mean, that was a you choice.
Yes, and
Fair
it
enough.
got me more recognition from the queen, so yeah.
Well, for my part, I made a deal that I couldn't refuse, so...
Yes, I have heard of you. and your situation. While I do not possess enough affinity for magic to help, as you can possibly imagine, my kingdom is open to trickster entities of any kind. So, if you do need a place to remain after this, know that my gates are open.
A welcome gesture, Your Majesty. Though, should my powers return, I've got my sights set on very big ambitions. Though I'd be very happy to hear your proposal.
None yet. I think I should wait and see how the four of you do. I think you can agree that it wouldn't make any sense to make a deal with someone who then immediately dies. Oh, wait.
Unless that's what you wanted.
Possibly.
Maury nods
Make a
in,
deal with
understanding
you,
and
like-
recognition at those words.
Now, is there anything I can offer to help y'all on this quest?
I would definitely appreciate if we had some more healing on hand. Kind of gives the side-eye to Bandards and the side-eye to Rump. I would like to be able to make sure I can heal myself.
Unfortunately, as I said, Wonderland and me specifically have very little affinity for magic, but I might be able to offer a way for you to get to your first destination, at least, much quicker than walking.
That would be very welcome, Your Majesty.
The sooner the better.
And she looks at Maury. You seem to have the biggest affinity for magic. Am I correct?
I am flattered, but yes, you are.
She hands you a very ornate, small pocket mirror, and she goes, "This is an entrance to the Looking Glass Lane. If you are trying to get somewhere and there is a reflective surface of any kind, simply shatter this mirror and you will be able to enter a world that will easily make travel there quite convenient."
Maury will gratefully accept this and bow. I'm very grateful for this. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Unfortunately, it is a one-time use, but if you do enough research into a specific school of magic, you may be able to recreate the spell and make it so it can be used to go anywhere. Although, do be careful. There is a specific path in the Looking Glass world, and to, I guess, pull the curtain back a little bit. This Looking Glass world is between the folds of reality. If you were to fall off the path, I have no idea where you would end up. And I can say with certainty, there would be no way to get you back.
Oh, upsetting.
But not unexpected.
Maury will take the warning to heart.
Well, if there's nothing else I can do, I shall leave you here. It is almost time for tea and croquet, and I refuse to miss that. She very regally walks back into her carriage, and it rides off. You can see one of the carriage drivers throw something into the air. It lands on the ground, and within moments, the carriage disappears.
Now that's a dramatic exit.
You know her croquet flamingos taste like shit.
Okay, we need to talk about you. You're some sort of... I don't want to say monster, because that's just ignorant. You're a person,
Jabberwocky.
obviously. Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky.
Okay, so not a cannibal then, just a monster that eats people?
Goodness gracious, no. Cannibalism is gross. I would never eat another Jabberwocky.
Oh, well, I guess that's a point.
I will smile, but it's a creepy smile with your face, which makes it creepier.
Ugh.
Oh, dang.
If you don't mind me asking, just for
Yes.
my own curiosity, what is a Jabberwocky?
Well, this is Jabberwocky, and I will turn into my Jabberwocky form.
No,
behind
I mean,
Rump.
that's... I was more just
If
asking, like...
anything, Maury is just admiring the form.
Well, I was more asking, like, what exactly? Do you have any, like, is there a classification of Jabberwocky? Is it a type of creature, or is it an entity?
Me, as the DM, is also asking, are Bandersnatches and Jabberwockies the same thing?
No,
No. In terms of Lewis Carroll, no. Jabberwockies and Bandersnatches are two different things.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Live action Disney Jabberwocky is
Like a dragon.
almost looking like a dragon,
Yeah, like a weird fucked up dragon thing.
and its blood has the power to, grant wishes, if I remember that detail
I think it
correctly?
like sends you back.
Yeah, but that's definitely a that's definitely
Specific
a
to the movie,
creation.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
creation of that movie.
I know the original
It's-
Jabberwocky
Hold on.
poem does not describe the creature other than saying it has the teeth that bite and the claws that catch.
There you
Yes.
go.
And the Bandersnatch is part of the Jabberwocky poem, but again, it is never mentioned again or described. It's a make-up creature word that they mention. So I just thought, it would be fun if I was, the Bandersnatch was the Jabberwocky, and that's just my name.
Actually, when you were describing your Jabberwocky form, it made me think of the Absolute Killer Croc from the recent run of Absolute Batman.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I need to read Absolute Batman. I have become obsessed with Absolute Wonder Woman. It's so good.
The Killer Croc Absolute form is terrifying, and as he was describing it, like this unhinged jaw, it's exactly what I was thinking. Was like that's Absolute Killer Croc.
Yeah, the jaw, yes, absolutely, but way too muscular.
Yeah, not like that. Just like that jaw, just the
Yes,
just all the way down like the clavicle and down the abdomen. So
Yeah.
terrifying.
Just thinking
So
of
kind of
absolute
like-
Joker.
No, there is a demon/monster in mind that I have. It's from Lords of Shadow 2. I'll need to search up a photo of this lady. She's one of my favorite monster designs ever in those
Ooh.
games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll post name and a photo in the Discord. But for now,
Yeah. The main reason I got confused is because I could never remember if you were doing the Jabberwocky or the Bandersnatch. So I was like, is this character named Banders or Jabber? And I think Jabber is a character from Gachikuta that I was thinking of.
Jabberjaw from Barbara.
I am the Jabberwocky whose name is Bandersnatch.
Perfect.
That works for me.
I'll say I'm uneducated in that way, so no confusion here.
Well, the most wonderful thing about the Jabberwocky is I'm the only one.
But you said you wouldn't. What? But no, Charles is definitely strategically behind Rump.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be satisfied with me. He's going to be hungry. Look at me.
Yes, you look a lot more muscular than my ass,
You
which
would
he
all
has
say.
apparently tasted.
Pointing back to my as previously mentioned flat ass, like this is not enough to eat.
No, it is not. You are all safe. The Queen and I have a agreement. By the way, if I have food delivery at night, please let me know.
We'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Also, just sorry to ask, can you change your appearance? You're very hard to look at right now.
Banders, can I insight check your comment about food delivery?
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't even need to roll. I'm being very open right now.
Okay, I got a 9.
That's an
That's
intimidation.
intimidation.
did you mean to roll into? Yeah, I was about to ask.
no. Oh, that's way better. 24.
Insight 24. Hey.
What do you want to know about my food? Like what it is?
I mean, like, just like, so you're not being like coy or anything about it. You're just like, I can probably guess food means like some form of a like sentient creature.
I mean, I'm holding a severed thumb, and yeah, Bander's DoorDashes people.
People
Okay.
dash.
Well, I will absolutely, because I do not want to stand between you and food.
It's okay. I promise. They are all bad.
I believe you.
I mean, they're good.
Cool.
Don't get me wrong, but they're bad.
I get what you're saying. I
And I share.
No,
No.
no. You have help yourself, please.
Again, can you please change into anything that's not me?
Sure.
Thank you.
I will change into you.
Which form do you want me to just?
The one that I've seen.
We've seen the male and the masculine and the female, the feminine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn into the feminine. Is that the one you are right now?
That's the one I'm currently. Yes.
Yeah, I'll turn into the feminine then.
Oh, I have a twin. Lovely.
Yes. We even sound alike. You can notice that it is my voice coming out of the mouth, though.
That's fair.
Yeah, sounds just alike. So how is this going to work?
I can totally do this. Maury actually laughs at this.
So
All
how are we planning to do this
Do an
logistically?
Arcana check on the what was it that you just told me? The small pocket mirror you gave me.
Yeah.
Or that forgive me, that the queen gave me.
Yes, I
He is
am
the
a
queen.
queen. How dare you?
Okay, yes. Queen DM. Queen DM.
In
Yes.
June, Maury? In June?
Yes.
It's
hang on,
July.
you're gay?
It's July. I don't know what you're
Instead
talking
of
about.
DM, you now have to
sorry.
refer to me as infernal, accursed god queen.
Infernal accursed god queen. Let me write that down, otherwise I'm gonna forget it.
If you
It's
don't,
July,
you have
so
to
of
roll
course
with
we're politically
disadvantage.
incorrect
You,
now.
you don't. I would not enforce that. Do not worry.
I do think that that's the reason that we got Maury here to join us on our escapade, is because I think she has a lot more to say about the Fae and their domains. But I think I also did get this. And do I still have the book that I took from the library, or the pages I tore out of it?
I'm going to say yes, even though I completely forgot you did that.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have shown them off. I would not have shown them off during our little, my little show off session to the queens.
By the way,
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, yes. What are you trying to find out?
Just an arcana check on the magic of how this pocket mirror works. More or less, I think.
While it looks like a normal reflective mirror, you can tell from the magic that it's not glass or like reflective glass or whatever mirrors are made out of. I don't fucking know. It is a clear, almost like plastic. On the other side, it's literally a gateway to a different dimension with magic plastic protecting it. So once you crack that, it opens the gateway and you are able to get to the essentially an in-between dimension that allows for fast transportation.
So, would I be correct in assuming that I would have to picture the location of which we want to go to in mind? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I don't think Maury would have gone into the palace at any point unless the school in which the fairy godmother teaches is within the palace, but maybe she lives somewhere nearby or close enough to where the palace is kept for, was it Oberon who is the winter?
Oberon is the sun, Titania is the moon.
Okay, and I believe we said Maury was with Titania's court.
Yes.
Maybe Maury would have gone to where the castle is where Titania stays.
So, notably, the Fae courts aren't in actual castles, they're in groves.
Okay, I completely misinterpreted that. I am so sorry.
No, you're fine. I was kind of unclear what I meant by courts, but yeah, it's like a grove area where they all hang out and do Fae shit.
Smoke pot.
Fae shit.
I mean,
All
kind
right.
of, yes.
What are you gonna do this weekend? Some Fae type shit? Hell yeah.
Gosh.
But Charles
Alrighty.
will look at Maury. So will you be able to get us to the next route or the next stop in our travels?
Well, this is a
I believe
one-time
so.
thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to use that right now, or do we want to save it for something that we know is going to be impossible to get to?
That is a good question. But based off of how the Queen of Hearts said, there is a way for us to get to our first stop. So I believe she
I
intended
gotcha.
for us to use it now, as much as it pains me to want to, to hold.
You could tell she didn't require it to be a first stop thing. She's
But
just
let's
like,
give us time.
I'll give you
Okay.
this help. Use it for your first stop, use it for your next stop, do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, thank you for the heads up, DM.
Thank you. Thank you. But
Well,
yeah, if
well,
anything,
maybe.
Maury knows how to walk there. So if you're willing to tag along, I'll just lead you there.
Well, it's less willing and more. I definitely need to be in the Queen's good graces, but more specifically, how long will this take? Is it going to be several days?
How long would it take, Infernal DM? Or Infernal Accursed God Queen DM Master?
I do love
Just to
Infernal
go with the
DM.
bit. Just to go with the
It's
bit.
going to be a mouthful, but
It is, sure.
As long as it takes another body a day more.
What?
as long as it takes a day more, that's
No,
fair.
I heard a comprehend. I turns back to more.
Worst comes to worst, we'll run into bandits on the road and you can eat then.
Ooh,
Banders eat some
How
bandits.
excited you sounded!
Charles is staring off in the distance, very much questioning the choice to party with these people. He doesn't regret being here. He just regrets who's the company he's with now. Well, it sounds like we're all on board with killing people, so cool, I guess.
So I'd say it's like a 2-day walk. The Land of Fae is on an island, but there is a magical passageway that allows you to cross the ocean to get to it.
That's cool.
I'll just kind of nonchalantly relay most of that information there. I mean, information to the group of, yeah, let's 2-day walk. We'll have to get to the island somehow.
So, ship after that, or magical flight, riding giant ladybugs?
Just follow me, and Mori will have a certain smile on her face.
And I thought she was going to be the rational one here.
Sorry, I think that's going to be you,
I will
bud.
do my creepy smile too.
It's considered, I'm trying to play this as like, she's not fully evil, but she's not necessarily good. So
No, as soon as she said there will be bandits on the way, Charles got the message. It's like, okay, she seems like a normal one. And the monster comes out, thumbs ups it, it's like, okay.
I mean, Mori's around monsters frequently, so like, if anything, she's always interested.
So, Maury, I have a question for you.
Sure, what's up? Infernal God Queen DM. Infernal Curse God Queen DM.
As a Fae, what is the wing situation?
The wing situation?
Like, do you have wings?
Don't think we discussed if she has wings or not.
She hasn't earned her wings.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, no, I don't think we did. I can quickly hop onto Hero Forge and just, like, make some for the model that I have. Or because
Do you want wings?
Eventually, yes. But maybe now she doesn't have any, or...
Yeah, we can do this as a thing you gain later on.
Yeah, let's run it as that. Let's run it as that.
Yeah.
To quote a very semi-obscure reference, when will you want wings? Wings.
When will you wear wigs?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you worn wigs?
Do you have wings? Will you have wings? When will you want wings?
Nuclear vessels.
Yeah, okay, I've seen that video. It's great. But
I haven't. I am just sitting here just like, yes, German accents. Gotcha.
Yep.
Was it German or New Zealand?
He was pretending to be German in that video.
Okay, yeah. But so yes, do y'all walk there or do y'all use the fast pass?
I think let's walk.
I think let's walk. Like, we'll keep the fast pass as like a plan B option.
If we do want to try for extra help, I may have someone we can talk to, but I'm a little bit scared to. Why?
So you're someone who doesn't like to owe favors. Interesting.
Not owe favors. I am scared to talk to this person for a very specific reason. She is a queen, but I have a past with her. Not that kind. Weird, but...
Well, I was thinking it was bad, but since you pointed out it's not, I'm thinking it's bad and sexual.
Oh my god.
Did you fuck her and run?
No.
Are you her baby daddy?
No, no, but it's complicated. I might be able
baby
to...
daddy who doesn't want to be known as the baby daddy.
No. It's not quite that. It's a little more complicated. But if
you fucked her sister,
no,
Charles, he's gonna let you explain.
So,
we can have this conversation as we're walking.
Oh yeah, we definitely are.
So quickly, like, do we know if that queen is still here or if she's already left?
Even if she is there, with what you know of the map of this world, her kingdom is on the other side.
Okay. So, but she's not. Has she already left the, like?
I'd say they're still discussing things because again they have no leads, and they're just like at the point of like, now what the fuck do we do? So I'd say she's still here.
Okay. So long story short, basically, I don't owe her anything, but she also doesn't owe me anything, and that was kind of the problem. That's the problem I had with her. We had an arrangement. It didn't go well, and then...
Well, I was hoping you would be vague about this.
I think he's being pretty straight. It just sounds vague.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, with this, we don't have to go see her, but it might be worth, because I know that the Queen of Hearts gave us something that we can use. If we want to just go, we can. But if maybe with with having known her and knowing what's at risk, she might be more willing to work with me now.
Who is it?
She's a queen of what's the land of fairy tales again?
I'm looking it up.
The land of nursery rhymes.
I fully forgot to name the kingdom, but her name is Viha.
Viha. Her name is Queen Viha, and I'm the one who put her on that damn throne.
Nice.
So if anything...
You fucked the Queen of Nursery Rhymes?
No, I did.
No, he
did not
your
fuck
sister.
her. We had a deal. That deal fell through, and then I ended up eating the shit of this whole situation. She ended up the fucking queen.
I guess sorry? Sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it does. But with this situation, I might be able to get, not back at her, just
Something out of it?
something, at least something out of it. I feel like she owes me this much.
I will put my hand on his shoulder and I will say, would you like me to eat her?
I mean,
No.
I'm not against
interest
it.
for you and your well-being. Regicide is not something you should look to. Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Hard no one eating the queens, please.
I'd rather have her owing me like she did that one time. I'd rather have to, I'd rather have her
Take your firstborn or something?
How did you? What?
Charles will narrow his eyes. I was being facetious when I said that.
I didn't say it. It's a long story.
Oh, God. Oh, you know what? Nope. I don't. Charles is going to...
It was a taste. She agreed to it. Hey, look, she agreed to it.
I don't think that makes it better.
Yeah. So what kind of person do you think that makes her? I'm not a saint, but trust me.
I mean, you really want her to owe you again after apparently wanting her firstborn child.
It was.
I mean,
It was
the 80s.
It was a power play. I was power playing. I wanted to see
So you
just how
did
much
fuck her.
No,
This is quite the interesting conversation to have while we're walking, honestly.
All the tradesmen are walking by just staring at us.
Well, she not owe you by saving her life by stopping the miasma.
Well, I mean, if we're out of the palace, I think at this point. So if we're already past the palace, if we're too far to go back, then I don't think it's worth
Backtracking.
You're a bit too far to go back right now.
Okay.
Well, we don't want to spend another 6 hours backtracking.
Yeah, Rump looks back and is just like, oh, damn it. Where are you?
It's just like sitting here stone-faced of, I don't know how to tell you this, but we've been walking this entire time.
How long have we been walking?
You suddenly
3 hours.
come to the ocean and see in the distance the island.
Have I been talking this whole time?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we thought you fucked her.
I never talked this long. Never in my life. Let's just get this stupid teleportation circle or whatever.
Now
It
you just
suddenly
wouldn't go.
dawns
You
on
stayed.
you.
You just kept
You
going.
now realize you did actually talk for 2 days.
Wait, have we actually been walking for that long?
Yes. I'm making the joke.
So did we just
canon.
fall asleep
He's
on this
canonizing the
information,
joke.
wake up and he's back at it again?
Well, to be honest, the only thing you were saying for all these hours was that you didn't fuck her. I mean, that was...
Because I didn't!
The more you say it, though, the harder it is for us to believe that you did it.
Oh my God.
When you spend 6 hours saying you didn't fuck somebody, odds are you fucked somebody.
That's not,
Thank
that's
you.
not what
You know, Benders, I think I've changed my mind about you. Not about the people. Last night was very upsetting.
There's something wrong with you all.
Yes.
It's just so hard to believe. You have nothing back there.
It's perfectly normal to have a flat backside.
Oh, God. I'm just thinking there was a perfectly round booties.
I think flat is the wrong word. Flat implies flat. This is more like inside of a spoon.
Oh, my gosh, you're right. We have to move on before we kill you. Don't say that. I'm gonna start to laugh crying.
Oh no.
I look over. Charles looks over at Maury. So, how do we get across the water to the island?
It's just gonna look at the group and just start walking on the water.
So before you do that,
She's Jesus.
I think we all climb aboard Rumpel's ass and sail his
It's endless dimension. It's just a flat ass.
Barely
you have a concave ass. It is canon.
Oh no, you're turning into a bird. She's turning into a bird.
We need to take a moment. We need to take a second.
You drank
I think this will be a perfect place to put the commercial break.
You don't die. Don't die on stream. That would...
Holy cow.
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan.
Gosh, the room's spinning. Hold on.
Oh no. Do you need a glass of water?
No, I'm fine. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, God.
You know, in all of my years playing D&D with you, I don't think I've ever heard you, like, get to that point of just, like, hyperventilating from laughter.
Oh, God.
I'm about to say, we revved up real good.
You did. It hit that very specific bit of humor that I like, and I just... God.
Oh, the good news is that Rumpelstiltskin's ass is a great title for an episode.
Episode 3, Rumpelstiltskin's ass.
I hate to say it, but that is a good title.
People will see this and be like, what is this podcast about?
Gotta watch this.
Concave ass.
I can perceive the numbers now. They're going to click on wondering what we're talking about, and then 10 minutes later, when we're not talking about his ass, they're just going to leave.
It's just like,
Oh, God.
I've been waiting for 30 minutes and they haven't even brought up Rumpelstiltskin's ass once.
And then it's the 31st minute where we just lay on it for the next 3 hours.
Oh, give me just a moment.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked that.
I'm trying so hard to return to the freaking narrative, and I'm just, like, completely cracking away.
It's all good. You can just let Aster continue on. You're walking on water.
Before you can walk on water, like gender fluid, possibly sapphic, Jesus Christ.
Amen.
You hear a very familiar voice, girl, go, "Hey, girl."
Hey.
And you turn and see Tinkerbell.
Oh my God.
Tinkerbell.
Hey, what's up? I'm on pixie dust duty, and this fucking sucks.
Is that a drug?
Yeah, it makes you go high. I'm so funny.
Okay, when you say high, do you mean like mentally or like you fly?
It's like you fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to breathe into this device for me, ma'am?
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, she knows her rights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You ain't a cop. I killed all the cops in the surrounding area.
Okay, I definitely didn't hear that.
She doesn't actually say that, no. But she's like,
Okay, so you want to get to Neverland?
Yes, girl.
That's our
we
first
want to get to Neverland.
okay.
Have y'all done fairy dust or pixie dust before?
I have not.
Yeah.
You know how to fly. You've done this a billion times, Maury. Them, I'll give them the weak shit, because I don't want them to fly into the sun like that dumbass Icarus.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
That was a spectacle to see.
It was. He, literally just caught fire. It was fucking brutal.
Rump looks at Tinkerbell and Maury and just says, Icarus is dead?
Yeah, it was in the news.
I went to college with that
About a
guy.
day ago?
No, this happened like a million years ago. Not like a million, but 2,000 maybe.
A while.
A while. Okay, but yeah, let me get y'all's fairy dust so you can get out of here.
She gives Maury a normal sized drawstring bag, and she gives the four of you much smaller drawstring bags.
Like a teenth?
A what?
Like a teenth?
I don't know what that is.
I'm making a Breaking Bad reference, sorry.
I was thinking like the little drawstring bags that dice sets come in.
I gotcha.
Now you're
Like
speaking
that
our
type of
language.
thing.
When you're flying, just kind of like will yourself into a direction. If you fall, it's fine. Just like catch yourself. If you die, I'm not going to be there to save you. So like, don't do that.
Noted.
And like Mori's like a really good flyer, so she should be fine. If y'all die, she'll probably catch you.
You mean if we fall?
Yeah.
You said if we die.
Yeah. Right, yeah. If y'all fall or die.
I mean, either one.
Yeah.
Either one.
Great talk.
How long does this powder work for?
Y'all's last about a lot longer because y'all are going to be slow as fuck, and hers lasts like slightly shorter, but that's because she knows what she's doing.
Well, that was informative and unhelpful. Thank you.
I'm paid by the hour.
That's
I can like butt in with the whole. It'll be like X amount of time to get from here to Neverland.
Thank you.
That's all. Do y'all need anything else? Y'all want shrugs?
now you're speaking my language.
If anything, Mori just grabs one of the various like slices of cake and gives it to Tinkerbell. Here, this was from the wedding and the coronation ceremony. I told you I'd bring you a slice because you couldn't make it.
Fuck yes, thank you. You are my bestie. I couldn't go because Hook was being emo again. Get over it, dude. Your girlfriend left like 1,000 years ago. I mean, not literally. We Fae live for millennia.
It feels like I'm watching Euphoria, the Fae edition.
Just never mind the fact that Mori's got it good with Tinkerbell. Is like, oh yeah, by the way, bestie, I got you a slice of the cake because I know you couldn't make it. Here you go.
Yeah, I had to
take care of this like bisexual emo boy.
Who's the bisexual emo boy?
He's sad his girlfriend's gone.
That's also a good name for the episode, Bisexual Emo Boy. It'd be even more disappointing because we're not making jokes.
He's sad his girlfriend's gone. And like, yeah, technically their breakup, they were forced apart, but technically their breakup caused irreversible changes to the island, but like...
Wait, what?
Again?
No, this was the first time. Remember when all the mermaids were banished?
Oh, that. Ugh.
Is there something we should be worried about?
Yeah, I feel like
No, it's fine. Atlantis is on the other side of the kingdom because Poseidon is a bitch.
I turned to Mori.
Wait a minute, was Hook getting some mermussy?
Yeah, the best mermussy.
Shit.
Not even mermussy, octopussy.
I love that movie.
Well, I think I see what's going on.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that, Manders? You said something.
Thank you.
Great sector.
I said I loved that play.
That play.
He was getting straight up sashimi.
Damn. Goals, I guess. Damn.
Charles doesn't know what to do with this information, so we have to save the world. I don't know about the rest of you, but I would definitely like to go back to the other weird that is my life.
You know what? Yeah, we can get going. I think we're kind of harshing this Pixie's vibe at this point.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving me munchies. I was fucking starving.
You're very welcome. Shall we? And I'll just like turn to the group and be like, shall we? While Tinkerbell is having her munchies.
Yeah. I
So
think
how do we do this? Do we need to snort this? Lick it?
Just like sprinkle it on yourself and think happy thoughts.
Thank you.
Rump
If
is
anything,
gonna pour
Mori,
some.
like to those of you who are more like timid about it, Mori will just come up and take your little pouch and just like sprinkle it on you for you.
Rump is just gonna automatically pour some onto the knuckle of his index finger. Just go.
I am actually going to pocket mine for later use and then wild shape into a giant vulture.
Ooh.
Ah.
Cool.
You know what? That works.
Yeah, honestly, Mori, before you go, all of the bullshit that we thought was over has come back. Pan is still still not over the breakup.
Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. There's another relationship? There's more relationship drama?
No, it was connected because, okay, before Captain Hook was getting straight up sashimi, he and Pan, back when Hook was one of his weird child soldiers.
I'm sorry, child soldiers?
They were a thing. And then Captain Hook betrayed him, ended up growing up. We still don't really know how. But, like, Pan took it bad. And so once he got older, he, like, ended up dating Ursula. And Ursula's dad, Poseidon, you know, the god, was, like, super not into that. So, in order to keep them away, he literally split the part of the island where all the mermaids were off of the island and moved it to the other side of the world.
Is that going to be a problem for us?
No. The mermaids don't have anything. Wait, what are y'all trying to do?
We're trying to get to Neverland.
No, Neverland is there. Atlantis, or Melody, I think they're calling it now, is over there.
And she, like, points to the opposite direction.
Yeesh.
And apparently, the crocodile, he had a thing. Okay, so this is the new development, girl. I gotta tell you. The crocodile had a thing for Ursula.
Okay.
And he's the one that told Poseidon.
Okay.
I was just thinking his happy thoughts of getting the fuck away. Thanks,
Like, this is... I am fully expecting
love to hear more.
This is flying and talking at the same time.
Like, bye, Tinkerbell. She follows us. She's one of those girls. Oh no.
She's like, okay. Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you later. We'll have a Stitch and Bitch sash. That'll be great.
Absolutely. The usual is, I assume?
Obviously, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, you enjoy your munchies, and hopefully things don't get too boring here. I know how boring this job gets.
It's the fucking worst.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
I'd love it if Maury was just like, I don't know who that is. She just showed up.
All of y'all roll dexterity.
Saves?
Or just check.
Normal checks?
Check, yeah.
Okay. Either way, I'm pretty solid at those.
Yeah. 11.
13.
Natural 19. I have a -1 to Dex.
And then, Mikhail?
At least flying is a bird.
Is this for flying? Because I'm a vulture.
Yeah. We'll do, for flying.
Okay, because I have a fly speed.
Then we'll say you can use that.
Okay.
So yeah, all of y'all, who got the 2 low ones?
It's Rump.
And Charles.
What did y'all roll?
11.
13.
Okay. Everyone is able to make it except Rump. I want you to roll another dexterity check. Some wind is gushing into you and you're almost knocked off balance.
Do you want me to roll perception to see if I catch this?
Yeah, roll perception.
Oh, that's a little better. 18.
Nice.
Perception. That is a 17.
Okay, you see this, but you see him very cool and stylishly catch his balance and is able to be normal for the rest of the time.
Woo.
And y'all land on Neverland.
How long did that take to fly there?
It's like a short boat ride. So like 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
Okay. So I'm adding the flying powder to my inventory. I just want to put a note for how long it lasts for.
Okay.
He's gonna never land it up later.
Imagine if it never comes up again.
Oh my god.
Or it's going to come up again right at the point where Aster doesn't want it to come up.
Yeah, that's also
be
what I'm
beautiful.
imagining is going to happen with the mirror, and honestly, I'm okay with that.
I'm just going to die if we get all these magical goodies and we just avoid using them. Yeah. Like, well, that was
We're gonna
cool.
use them eventually.
By the way, just so y'all have this for like note-taking flavor, I do have a note of insert Yoon breaking for 15 plus minutes. I want to say that was a solid 15 minutes, give or take.
think
I
it
was
was.
just broken.
I'll say,
God.
not gonna lie, this episode has been pretty breezy. Fun time.
And then we met Valley Girl Tinkerbell.
Girl, hey, how we doing?
Y'all make it to Neverland, and You are well acquainted with the court of the Fae, so you were able to make your way to the Moon Court pretty easily. And once you get there, it is like this beautiful grove in constant nighttime. There are stars, multiple moons. It is very beautiful, and a bunch of Fae lounging around, surrounded by this beautiful androgynous figure. It almost hurts your eyes to look at them. They are glowing so bright, but instead of pain, there is a comforting feeling, like when you were a child scared of the dark, but the moonlight shining, keeping you away from that darkness and fear.
Nice.
I was gonna say, would you describe it as orgasmic, like you did previously?
I meant to say ecstatic and accidentally said orgasmic.
This one is post-orgasmic. There we go, coming down.
They are all chilling, and you can see from the edges, there's kind of a stage area, and Titania is watching these Fae performers, and all they're doing is just very dramatically but very relaxed voguing.
One of them is just Zendaya.
Sure, yeah, Zendaya is there. They are just all like voguing and posing, and every so often they will
Winchen's in the background.
A different pose, and like every time they make a new pose, their form and appearance changes. And after a while, Titania goes, category is Royal Knight Realness. And then they all change into this high fashion, or like armor look. It looks very normal armor style, but it is like very glitzy and glamorous. And they are in action poses, continuously voguing as there is ethereal music from nowhere in particular and everywhere at the same time.
I feel like we walked onto the set of Zoolander.
Zoolander himself comes out.
And as y'all are watching, Titania just goes, today we are male, and magically turns into their male form. Their hair shortens, and they are the most beautiful and handsome man any of y'all have laid eyes upon.
All right. So Mori shifts into their masculine form.
Yeah. I was correct. This was very interesting to watch.
Mori, you have decided to join us.
Mori will give a deep, respectful bow.
It's been quite a while since you graced us with your presence.
Indeed it has been. Forgive me for intruding upon your leisure time.
No trouble at all. As you know, as a member of my court, all time is leisure time.
Unless it truly relates to business, and then unfortunately it is no longer leisure time.
Of course. Is that why you come? Do you come on business?
With great regret, yes, I do.
I understand. Is this something that can be spoken aloud, or may this be a private discussion between me and you and your companion?
Preferably private. We do not want to cause widespread panic.
Speak for yourself. I want to cause panic.
I will open my mouth to speak and then not say anything.
Also, do you still look like the female Mori?
I sure do.
Okay.
You have me intrigued. Attendant, leave us. I must have a conversation with one of my children. More, you would know, children in the not related to sense, but like
Part of my court.
They consider, she consider every member of their, his, hers court a child of their, his and hers.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And slowly everyone is clearing out. The performers are still doing the like classic Madonna Vogue as they're just walking away.
They're voguing off stage.
Yes.
Vogue.
What is it you with me?
First and foremost, out of pleasantries, may I introduce Sanders. This is Rump. And then this is Charles Perot.
Charles gives a little bow.
Meow.
An absolute, unequivocal pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours.
I am Titania, the moon of the Fae.
We bring to your attention the return of the miasma. Even my patron has encouraged me to look into it and see what I can do.
And it is only for a moment, but for as long as y'all have seen this individual, and Maury, for as long as you have known him, he has had an air of detached relaxation, as though nothing is important enough to be worth his time. And for only a moment, there is a look in the back of his face where that falls away for a second and then is immediately returned to his relaxed apathy. So it is back.
Indeed. The Allied Queendom have given us, as far as I'm aware, 2 options in terms of what to do. The very first one, which I personally don't fully agree with, is to see if you and Oberon...
So, in your hurry to explain the situation, you have neglected a rule that was drilled into you as an early member of the court.
Don't mention Oberon.
You attempt to say Oberon, and the name cannot be formed in your throat. Again, attempt to get the return of you and to try and stop this. You barely even notice that you haven't said the name.
Forgive me, I forgot about that rule.
No, it is fine. The magic here makes it so that a name will never be spoken.
Does that apply for everyone or just for Faye?
I implore you, attempt to say his name.
Or maybe we don't.
I say Oberon.
You are not able to say the name.
What about Sun? The Sun.
That is acceptable.
Can I say it if I pronounce it differently, like Uberon?
I'm going to say that he did not plan for that, so you are able to say Uberon.
I heard Uber gone. I'm so sorry.
No, I said
hail the king of loopholes.
As I say Uberon, I go, ha!
I
And
step away from Banders.
Maury is concerned.
he looks at you, and his hair grows long as he is turning into an androgynous, non-gendered, very non-binary form. I have a very interesting flower in my possession. Would you like to see it?
Maury is like in the back, like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Are you saying this, or are you, like, glaring at me?
Jeez, you know how like in the back, like background characters in shows are just like very overexpressive, like to the person like, don't do it, like mouthing no and like shaking no and like arms and hands no.
May I make a perception check to see if I see her?
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, it's a 19 or 24.
I felt that
It's
disappointment.
really high.
I
We've
felt
seen
that
that one.
disappointment.
You see it.
I will say, that sounds delicious. No.
Smart. For the only Jabberwocky I have met, you are quite able to read the room.
I will smile with pride.
Now, what was this idea that the Allied Queendoms had?
Right. The Allied Queendoms also gave the idea, which they themselves are not too keen on, but I see as more agreeable, which is to ask both you and the Sun what it is you did so that we may repeat it.
And now the apathetic, relaxed facade falls away just a bit more and reveals a great and profound sadness in their eyes. Maury, believe me, I wish to help you so much, but what we did the first time caused untold losses in attempting to stop the miasma. We destroyed much more than it ever could have. And I do not think that this realm can survive that doomsday scenario again. It rended the world in twain.
May I speak, Titania?
Of course.
Moon, Master of the Moon. The world is being sundered as we speak. We would not ask you to reveal anything we ourselves would not be willing to risk personally. As mortals of this plane, or most of us being mortals of this plane, we are looking for answers. And if the answer is too horrible to even consider as a possibility, at least we would want to know that our world is doomed no matter what.
And they look at you and go, Trickster, do you know why, I would say continent, but it is all there is now. Do you know why this world, its main landmass, is in the form of a circle?
I don't know the specifics.
Because dodecahedron is too hard to say.
It seemed pretty easy to say just now.
That is not entirely the case.
But it's very difficult.
Before the first miasma, there were many more kingdoms, countless more, so much so that there was the threat of overpopulation, the threat that there would not be enough resources for all, not knowing the weight of what we were doing. Me and the sun, they look at all of you in the most pained expression. Me and Oberon. We unknowingly sacrifice nearly everyone in those kingdoms. The 7 that remain were the only ones spared, and we do not know why, but we are just grateful that they were. Using a last reserve of our power at that point, we were able to bring the shattered pieces of that continent, that Pangea, together so they would no longer be divided, in the hopes that they would learn to live and work as one, and that their peace is not perfect, but it is better than what it could be, and it is better than what was when the rest of the world was here. We do not know what happened to it. It is as if it was erased, and countless, millions upon millions of lives were lost, and you are the survivors, and I do not know if there are enough of you to where, if a second nuclear option was to be chosen, that it would be worth it.
Since it sounds like the first option isn't going to happen and the second option is last resort, is there any third option you can think of where we're not killing a lot of people?
My choice is to let the cards fall where they may. And yes, the miasma may steal the souls of those in its path, but they will still be alive.
Is that worth living, though? That sounds pretty awful.
What other choice is there?
Not that.
I agree with Banters.
Why would it have to fall to you to make that sacrifice? If it's really about living with the guilt of what you had to do to keep this world alive, then why must you be the ones to carry that burden?
Because I would wish that guilt on no one.
I'll do it.
Well, that's a great sentiment, but a lot of us have reasons to live. And this miasma, whatever it takes from us, sounds like it takes a lot of that reason away from us. That reason to exist, our being, our desires, our ambitions, our hopes. That's ambition and hope and desire. That's what I live for. I don't want to live in a world where all that is taken away. I would much rather see a world that dies hopeful than survive in a world that knows no hope.
Do all of you feel this way?
Maury will give a nod.
I agree. I also feel that way.
Living with self-control is not living.
Maybe not about all the gambling and desire. That was a bit wrong specific. But I want to live. I want to love. I want to laugh. I don't want the people I love and care about to have their souls forever trapped in some unknowable, hellish hell thing. Not if we can do anything to stop it.
And all due respect to you, Titania, I think it's a bit selfish to make that decision on behalf of all the people here who are actually going to be affected by it.
You are right. I was selfish in assuming I would be the only one who could bear the burden. You are correct. Me and Oberon made a pact. We would be unable to speak the mechanics of what we did.
I'm sorry, real quick, was Titania able to say the name?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But there is someone who knows the mechanics and is able to say it. I suppose that even in my apathy and their rage, they were still smart enough and caring enough and kind enough to give you humans, you mortals, a chance to fight for your world.
I thank you for that.
The person that knows is Rose Red, sister of Snow White.
I'm not familiar with the name.
I do not, and I have no idea where she is as of now. That will unfortunately have to be up to you, but I hope that when you find her and you can find the truth, the way to stop this, you are able to make the hard decisions that I honestly regret I made, and do so with a smile.
Charles will nod.
Mori will nod and bow back to Titania.
Thank you.
Rump will kind of grin.
Well, are you waiting for me to say something?
Yeah,
Yes.
come on.
I do something.
This has got to be unanimous.
Okay, I will vogue like the people that were previously.
Damn. Horrifying, but his vogue is on point.
Just
No,
I don't know.
I'm going to do a performance check.
roll a performance.
Damn.
That was almost a nat one. That was almost a nat one.
That is a dirty 20.
Hell yes.
I don't know which is
That's
funnier,
dirty
him doing
20.
well or him doing poorly.
I think it would have been great either way.
It really would have. It would have eased the tension in the room.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You are voguing like a master. I'm thinking New York ball culture.
Ooh.
Like, this is giving Paris is burning.
I must say, the world is being consumed by never-ending darkness, so yes, Paris is burning.
Yeah, so as a reminder, I am still looking like Yoon, who is now voguing.
Yes.
More or less,
Specifically
more or
more.
less.
Yeah, music comes out of nowhere. Incredible. And on the absolutely incredible note of the Bandersnatch voguing, let's bring our adventure to a pause. Wonder Crit powers deactivate. I have been your Knight of Wands, the Walking Catastrophe, the Shape of Aster. This has been the Shape of Randall.
Thank you, my lovelies. Till we meet again. Remember, feel immense shame this month. Pride's over.
The Shape of Yoon.
Hey, everybody. Hope that if it does get put in, me just completely
It's definitely
cackling
getting put
doesn't.
in.
Okay, me absolutely
It's a good
cackling at
knockdown.
everything going down doesn't scare a lot of you. That is probably the hardest I've ever broken on in D&D in general.
The Shape of Mikhail.
I keep voguing.
Amazing. And the Shape of Penguin.
You know what? 60% of men experience some form of flat ass, so I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of.
It's a genetic disease.
It's a genetic trait.
Male pattern flat ass.
Male pattern flat ass.
No,
Oh, God.
I think. Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Before we go back to Rum's flat ass.
Give me just a moment to do some math here. Hold on. How many pages?
7.
I'm going to say 10.
Mikhail and Aster?
How many pages for what?
12.
For the notes.
So just to give you context, each session that I have done D&D, I will write notes, and at the end of each session, it's kind of been like tradition of, okay, let's see how many pages of notes I wrote.
Is this Price is Right rules?
Closest wins.
Yeah.
Closest.
Price is
Yep.
Right rules.
Okay, then never mind. Sure, 8.
You're saying 8?
One up me. I see you. I see you,
Esther
Miguel.
was actually the closest, 13.
Oh my gosh.
That's a little heavy this episode.
This is the Fleur Fatale notebook, so it's a little bigger, but not quite.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I mostly remember us just shooting the shit and walking.
I mean, the main note there was Yoon breaks for 15 plus minutes.
Okay, do we have any life alerts?
I just finished.
I think I follow him.
Yeah, I just finished an animation that I did really quickly. Like I did it in a very short amount of time. I can share that in the chat with you guys, but I was very happy with it, especially considering this past month had been really sucky. So it was a win. It was a well-needed win for me to do that.
That's a mood.
Anyone else?
I just watched a YouTube video called Horse Kicks Tree, Farts on Dogs.
Yes, I love that video.
My God.
Amazing.
It is everything that it describes.
It is. I
Amazing.
know exactly which video you're talking about too.
I don't
Anything
know.
else?
I don't know what my algorithm is, but
It's
I'm in
fucked around.
the process of reading Carmilla.
Nice.
Yes, it's
Because
okay.
My fellow not really fellow, my pansexual coworker's like, you haven't read the gay vampire book? Oh, we're fixing that right now.
Dracula's also a gay vampire book. It's just more subtextual.
Fair enough.
Actually,
for the homosexual.
I actually worked with someone who taught who taught vampire or monster stories in a college class and read Carmilla with the class.
Yo, I would have loved to be a part of that class. You
I
get it?
did a folklore class my last semester of college. It was worse than I thought it would be, but still very fun.
Nice.
My big life event is I have moved into a new apartment.
Woo! Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
See,
Anyone else?
As for me, as of the time of this, I have finished reading Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson. Mikhail has also read it. We have started book 2, and it's a good time. I
Nice.
recommend it.
Nice.
I also recommend Afraid of Horribles by Matt Dinnerman, book 8 in the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I have one personal qualm, Serene knows about this, because as soon as it happened, I immediately texted him, like, WTF.
I haven't read it. I'm on book 3. I am still going to place my trust in Matt Dinnerman that this could end up better.
Yeah, it's still good. I'm still going to read the next book. I'm just really pissed about how it happened. It's justifiable from what you learn later on in the book, but I'm like, we're still doing the trope. I hate this trope.
I'm 1/3
Fair.
through book 1, and half of me likes it, and the other half, every time they bring up mechanics and inventories, and I just want to hit my head against something.
Fair.
Yep.
I'm on book 3, which I'm not far into, but I already know the weird subway puzzle is going to piss me off.
Don't worry. It's not that bad.
It really isn't, but I still can't wrap my head around it some days.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
mean.
because we're further along.
I'm going to try and solve it, and I know for a fact I will not be able to.
No, that's fine. They just get, as we always say, it just gets worse.
Amazing.
It just gets worse, everyone. Happy June, or happy July.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
yeah. Thank you so much, everyone,
Oh, shit.
for listening.
Hold on. We need to shout out to the people who listen to our show. We want to thank Kaleem, Anthony, Ant, Haley, Paul, Marissa, Dr. Feels Good, my dad, Amanda and Lauren, Willis's daughters, Will's World Radio Show for giving us a shout out. Give him a listen and follow. And my friend David, the big David. Thank you all so much. We love and appreciate your constant support. I also want to give a loud and proud shout out to Cinnamon Hip Hop. Saw your comments. We thank you so much. You truly don't know how much we appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Cinnamon Hip Hop. And now we can tell the people goodbyes.
All right,
Tune in next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night, people. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Wonder Crits. This has been Aster as the DM, our co-editor and administrative head. Hey, that's me, Randall as Charles Perel, Yoon as Morigana, Mikhail as Bandersnatch, and Penguin as Rum. Music production by Procactus, Pro, our friend Luke, editing by Tony, art by Wilis, administrative assistance by the Deep Coat Man. Support us by following us at WonderCrits on X and at Official WonderCrits on Blue Sky. If you enjoyed the podcast, we will be releasing episodes once a month on Fridays. Be on the lookout for episode 4 before we take a short break to try to give you guys the best listening experience we physically can. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day and roll wonderful crits.